Good morning, Ricky here, the low-end card enthusiast from North Carolina, coming at you with another video. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to my channel. This morning I thought I would come at you with a video about a video I saw last night on TV. And I have a few magazines to show you. Sun hasn't even came up yet. It's real early. Coffee's kicked in, so I'm ready to run my mouth this morning. But look, it's been a year, February 2025. This month, it's been a year since I started making videos, and I wanted to thank everyone for your support, and just overwhelmed by your support and your continued support, and I just appreciate it so much. And I didn't think it would last this long, but here I am. My ugly mug is still showing up on your feeds. Got to be doing something right, I guess. But anyway, today, didn't have any cars to show. I was going to ramble a little bit on the video. Like I say, I guess you'd call it video I saw on TV, yeah, on the channel. Got a couple magazines to show you at the end. And yeah, I had a channel downloaded on my Roku about, I didn't know what it was. It said auction on it. And I hadn't looked at it in several years. I said, well, I'm gonna look and see what this is. It was kind of channel surf. Looked at it. It was about the Titanic. And I don't know what it had to do with auction. Maybe later on down the line, I didn't watch it, about 20 minutes of it. But it had the Titanic sailing along, about it sinking. But it showed about the, but this story's going along. It's not going a long ways, but it'll tie in with my low-end car enthusiast. Anyway, you'll see. But it showed about the guy in 1985 that discovered the Titanic, him and his partner, and about him, it's 12,000 feet underwater that sank in 1917, and showed him down there, even putting I guess they have the little submarines in with the robotic arms. I'm not no Titanic guru, but he was down there, and he vowed not to bring anything up. He was going to leave it as is, a memorial for the, the graves of the people that died there. And he wasn't going to bring anything up and leave it. He was going to leave it alone and leave it as be. And I put a little plaque down there, in honor of the dead. And so he didn't think about the law of the water, the law of the sea, I guess, to claim it. And 9 years later, in 1994, a guy and his partner come by and claimed it. And it really upset the guy. So this guy here, he brings this stuff up, artifacts, and it really, really irks this guy, really breaks his heart that he didn't claim it, he didn't think about it. So this guy claims it, starts bringing the artifacts up, puts them in a museum. I can't remember where the museum's at. Some of you probably know. I'm no guru, Titanic guru, like I say. I like the story behind it, but I hate it happened. But he starts bringing the stuff up, and him and this other guy's down there with the little submarine, I guess, and arm things that pick up stuff, and the guy spotted a couple glasses, not reading glasses, but drinking glasses, and they had a little green tint to them, something like depression glasses, they had the green tint, but of course this was 1917, so when this happened, so it was before the depression, but had some green tint to it. One of them was perfect shape. The other one was had a crack in it. So he said, well, I'm gonna bring the one in here with the perfect, condition up, and I'm gonna leave the one with the crack in it down there. He said, no. You bring the one with the crack in it. I want the one with the crack in it. It shows history. I want that one. So it kind of made me think right then, that's the way I look at my cards, I want the ones with that's just me now. I'm just talking about me. I like my cards with a little history. That shows where that card's been. I'll never know, but what kind of where the card's been. Has it been on a bicycle spoke? And rode around till it didn't make any more noise and stuck in a little boy's pocket and stuck in there overnight, and he put the same jeans on the next morning and wore the jeans to school. And what school was it? Where? What city? What state? You know, and did he trade it with another little boy? And what did that little boy do with it? You know, I don't think adults traded baseball cards back in the day. They might have. I don't know, but I didn't know anybody that did. And you know, just the history behind the cards, you know, and it just intrigues me, and or any antiques for that matter. It really did. And then I saw a coin show where these two guys, I guess they rich, and they were going to start this coin collecting with these Morgan dollars. Carson City. Now Carson City is a more expensive Morgan dollar there is, because there's just limited amount of them. They didn't strike as many of them in Carson City. Some of them are more rare than others. They were going to do the most rare, probably the San Francisco 1893. And but they were going to do it in MS 63, which is not a high grade per se, more uncirculated. It goes up to 70. 60 to 70 is uncirculated. They were going to do 63, which is going to show signs of, it's going to have dings and scratches and stuff like that from being in the bags, being clanged around, you know, coming off the die in the bins and clanged around with each other, and getting on in bags, hauled around in the country on trains and clanged around, and just have marks on them, stuff like that. But they've never been used, so they're uncirculated. They've never been used went through a bank and somebody had them and used it. They're uncirculated. So we're gonna do that, and that got me thinking too. I've got a Morgan dollar, and I used to collect coins too. And see if I can get this right. Yeah, that's a Carson City. It's worn. It's probably a 4 grade out of a 70. Maybe a little better, I don't know. It's 1878. That was the first year that they struck Morgan dollars, 1878. And this is a Carson City. I don't know if you can read the date. Can you see that? You might can see the date. 1878. You can probably read that. Pretty well worn. So it's been worn, it's been used. Now let me see if I can. You might can see the little CC down there. Right there. See the little CC. Yeah, they were gonna do their thing with it, but this has got history. You know, it's got history behind it. And I looked it up one time. What a dollar could buy back in the day in 1878. There was no electricity, I guess, no cars. They had the horses and the wild west, and I think you can buy a bottle of whiskey, if I'm not mistaken. So you throw your coin on the bar and say, "Give me a bottle," you know, whatever. And it can buy a lot of stuff. Probably buy 10, 15, 20 loaves of bread. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, it had history behind it. So where has this been? It's been in a lot of people's pockets, that's for sure. And it's been worn, it's been handled a lot. So it has history. I just like this. It's protected. Of course, it's been in my hand too, but because it's worn. So yeah. But talking about Wild West, I'm just rambling this morning. Like I say, coffee's kicked in. Don West, Chop It Home. If you guys collected cards back in the day, you know what I'm talking about. Him and Eddie and Ken Golden was in the background doing the voiceover. You know what I'm talking about. Ken Golden on Netflix now. We got the King of Collectibles, the Golden Touch. It's Ken Golden doing that voiceover back in the background. Didn't never show him, but him and Eddie were doing and Eddie were doing the thing out front, hosting. But anyway, I didn't realize he had died back in 2022. He was 59. I didn't realize he had died. But anyway, he did wrestling stuff too, hosting wrestling, whatever branch he was in. Anyway, yeah, he's got a deal after 2000, I guess around late 90s, maybe 2000. He quit the shop at home, and he did like 9 or 11 years. And then he went and did this show in 2011, I believe. It didn't last that long. Wild West Deals, maybe you can look it up on YouTube and look at all of them probably. Wild West Deals, and he's got some pretty good deals on there. I guess the one deal that sticks out in my mind on Shop at Home is that Nike Air Jordan, that elongated card. That Nike Air Jordan, yeah, I think he had it for $4,000. That still holds some value today. It might be around that much now. It's a pretty expensive card. That Nike Air Jordan, I guess that's what you call it. Rookie card, what, 84, 85, maybe 85. Anyway, I'm running my mouth too much. Show you a few magazines. Found these in a trunk. You know, I was told you I was gonna clean my closet out. And I did, and I found a box that had some magazines in it. And these collector magazines were about 6 and 7 years old. Mickey Mantle on this one. I hadn't looked at these yet. Of course I did when they come out. I haven't looked at them in a while. Be like looking at them again. George Brett on the cover there. Reggie on the cover there, that classic swing. And Johnny Bench. And Ty Cobb. And then this one, now look through. 1984 baseball cards. It's got some things on Mickey Mantle and Mark McGwire, I believe. I'm not sure. No Mickey Mantles in there. Anyway, thought I'd show you those. Thought I'd tell you that little story about me and my low-end card enthusiast, why I adopted that name. I'm sure I'm not the only one, but I'm one of few who can stand to look at cards that are not in great shape. But anyway, as always, I hope you enjoyed this video and listen to it. If you listen to this all to the end, kudos to you. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a great day.